When people keep asking me what is a job role, I say an UI UX designer. People sometimes, don't relate to what my job role is. But there are certain people who actually, want to start their career on becoming one. So in this video, I will let you know what are the steps you should take to take your stab at the first job and go ahead and become an UI UX designer or product designer. We learn that in this video in a step-by-step process. First, what is UI UX designing? In the recent years, if you have seen, there is a development of a lot of applications, a lot of products and services, which is made useful for the people to make their daily mundane life into much more, easier way. They can say that they can do some activities in a very smart fashion, and it is very accessible for everything with use of products. In case of applications, I'm talking about. When this period came over, there was a sudden aspect in different companies that they had to deliver the best user experience along with an awesome UI, so that this product is more likable, more valuable to the market, and people start enjoying those products. Hence, our UI UX designer role was emphasized on, and it was created within this environment where it came to a more functional requirement of a product. Hence, the journey of UI UX designing started. So what are the steps you should take to become an UI or UX designer? First, you have to be very sure of your fundamentals. If your basics, your foundations are misled or wrong, then the whole journey, the step will you take in the coming years will not be that much fruitful to your sons. You have to start learning about design principles. You have to start learning about what looks aesthetic to the eyes and what is not meeting to the eyes experience and stuff. But your foundations and your fundamentals, what you learn through the process of becoming a UX designer, will help you in the coming futures. As I said, will help you structure the more process-oriented way of understanding design. What is the next step? Next step is to understand what to become. If you want to become an UI designer or an UX designer or a jack of all trades, master of none, which we generally call as product design. If you are more inclined towards understanding the visual components, understanding the visual aesthetics of it, and you're more inclined towards how it looks, go for the UI design. If you're more towards in the problem solutioning part of it, or more towards the business side of it, and towards also the experience part of it, where the user researches, you take care and understand what is the best experience you can provide, then try to become one UX designer. Understand both can be done by a single individual also, but being master of one will take you towards the direction of that approach. The next step is to learn about a tool, preferably Figma. Figma is superb. You can collab with a lot of other designers and work within a single file. It is very easy to use, and it's the king of the UI designing tool in the market right now. We started off with Photoshop, SketchUp, Illustrator, Adobe XD. There are a lot of tools. Tool is not dependent upon how you can become one UI UX designer. Obviously, having skill set in a specific tool will help you to reach your goals much more faster of ideation, but learning about a tool is more about learning about how to use it and how to showcase your thought process within a set of mockups. The next step is to start practicing. Start off with some design challenges. Every day start working on some small component designing. Then you can go for the bigger picture. You are getting used to the process of designing some of the things which are essential for building one of the products. You start practicing, you start building one of the bigger projects, you start building a website, then slowly, step by step, from a mobile application screen to a tablet application screen to the large application screen. Start practicing, and it will make your habitual muscle memory progress in such a way that when you are working within a project, your process is much more faster in case of achieving those steps. Next is build your portfolio. Portfolio is a collective way of showing your work. CV is different. Resume is your experience, and you can show that what is your co-curriculums of your career. But portfolio will help you so that people can understand the design process you followed for developing something. Either that is about UI focused portfolio or more of an user research or experience related kind of a portfolio. Design your portfolio such a sense so that the way you are approaching towards your UI design career will help you to make the people who are going to get interviewing for you will have the thought process that this person has a portfolio or something of a work structure where I can see that he is headed towards. And the last step, go and start applying for jobs. Once you have started the process of becoming an UI UX designer, you made your fundamentals correct, you started practicing, you learned about a tool, you started building a portfolio, you have made a couple of projects under you. Even though you will not get any clients at the start of your career, you will have your own process of making one concept within a portfolio and showing an end-to-end process of how the design thought process went behind it from start to an end and what are the steps you followed. Then, once you've gathered all this, start applying for multiple jobs. You have your backup full of things and go ahead. Go start applying, see what applies comes for, and then you go into understand what kind of projects, what kind of work, what kind of demand they are asking for that product or a company, an organization they are searching for. Choose which suits best for you. Sit for interviews. You can get much more experiences while talking with people and what kind of a questions you are being asked while you are appearing for some interviews. You might not get like some of them, but you never know. That the thing you were looking for a dream job starts with it. And lastly, start practicing for interviews. There is one cool application by Google. It's called Interview Warmer. Go there and start, getting some ideas what kind of a questions and UI designer is getting asked, and be prepared. And best of luck. Go there, get into it. Trust me, UI designer. If you have an eye for a visual thing or a problem solution part of it, it's gonna change your life. You will be seeing a different part of the whole product development where you become the most essential part of providing the best experience as well as the best look and feel. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you liked it. Hope you understood how to become an UI web designer in this current scenario. If you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you loved it, leave down a comment below. It really helps. And you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.